Testing. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, we're going to start in the next minute. So if you could wrap up. We extended the auction till 8:30, so you can keep bidding. And then if you take a seat, and we will get the program started. Okay, before we get started with the program, I just want to give a thank you to Ronald, Daniel, and Chris. They were our wonderful cooks tonight, so if you give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. And then we also want to thank the Eagle family who sponsored the dinner, and then the Hive who allowed us to have our event here. So thank you. All right, we'll get started now. So our keynote speaker is Jacques, and Jacques is the CEO and chairman of the Haitian Development Network. He's a former special envoy of the President of Haiti in 1994. He played a key role in the Port-au-Prince Accord, working alongside President Jimmy Carter and Haitian officials. Jacques has been recognized for his global leadership with the 20th Century Republican Leader Award and the Republican Senatorial Medal of Freedom. In 1978, he made history as the first Black missionary at the Provo Missionary Training Center. So, without further ado, Jacques.
To speak into the mic, so yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. This food is excellent. Spicy for my taste, but what can you do? Oh, okay. Okay. At the Haitian Development Network, we started that in 1994, 1995. And the goal was to have a network of nonprofit organizations that can look around, connect together as nodes on the network, and build a kind of not a common vision, but rather build a vision that is encompassing different opinions and different aspects and different approaches. I'll hold on. Thank you very much. About that. Anyway, so the goal again is to figure out how to solve Haiti. And most people, when they look at Haiti, they think, well, gee, if you change the government, if you send boots on the ground, if you do a number of things for security purposes, you would solve the problem. And I disagree with that approach, and I think a lot of other people disagree as well. One of the most prominent people that disagree is a former president of Haiti by the name of Joe Nafi. And General Nafi, while he was president, they basically created that new constitution in 1986, 1987. And at the time, people probably misunderstood what they wanted to do, but he spent a bunch of time in Dominican Republic as a pariah, in exile, and he gave only one interview just at the very last year of his staying in the Dominican Republic before his death. And in that interview, he told the interviewer, Haiti has three problems: education, education, education. And when someone, perhaps you might say, well, why three problems are the same thing? But if you looked at the problems currently in Haiti, I'll share a couple of points, data points with you, and you will understand. In Haiti, we have about the people we call rest avec. Who knows what that is? Besides the Haitians here. Can't cheat. Nobody does. Okay. Well, in Haiti, the poor people, when they have a child, they don't ask you to adopt the child. They go around the neighborhood to friends, family, neighbors, or people they may not even know, and they gave the child away. That child doesn't have a birth certificate. The people that receive that child can treat her as an object. She's a reste avec. She is, in fact, what we will call a domestic slave. They are not in chains, but it is as if they were. They have no rights. You have about 400 of such people in Haiti every year. So every 10 years, you've got about 4 million people who do not know how to write, nor to read, nor to speak any language except Creole, and then they don't know anything. They don't have any skills, per se. In a society of 15 million people, you can appreciate if you have 1/3 plus of your population in that kind of context, you have some serious problem. So Haiti is not poor because the people are trying. It's poor because the people don't even know how to try. They don't know how to get out of this. In addition to those reste avec that are totally kind of outside the realm of societal construct, you have people in the government that have education, but they don't get enough payment in terms of their salaries to do what a working class or middle class person would want to do and live with. So what do? They get money under the table. They get corrupted by a bunch of people that in Haiti, they call them the oligarchs family. And those families happens to be, I'll give you some of the names, and you tell me where you think they're from. Meuse, Brandt, Madsen. Where do you think those people come from? United States? No, they came from Germany. When Hitler was really trying to kill everybody that he could find that he didn't like, Haiti was the first black republic in the world. So we decided to take all those German that Hitler was gonna kill, and we invited them to come to Haiti. And instead of doing what we think they would do, in terms of growing our economy and work with other Haitians and train and teach what they have learned, because they had good education and good training, they decided to take over our government. And they still are in power today. No matter who is at the palace in Haiti, no matter who is the prime minister, no matter who is the senator, those people, they have more political sway than the regular Haitians in the streets. So the problem is not only complex, but it's very difficult to decipher and very difficult to understand and appreciate, because you also have another problem. Most Haitians, they would speak French, they would speak English, but those are the ones that are very lucky, have gone to school, have upper middle class parents that can do that. The majority of Haitians do not speak French, they speak Creole. And in a country where French is the official language, just in 1987, this constitution declared that Creole is also a national language. Well, one of the problems is there's no books in Creole, hardly. So what do? You go to school, you want to speak Creole, but the books are in French. The teachers, some of them don't even speak French, so they're speaking. So you've got a mess that is so complex There's no way you can do it with just boots on the ground. And we've tried. We tried in 1915, the United States, I don't know if you guys remember, in 1915, the United States invaded Haiti and spent about 30 years in Haiti with boots on the ground. When they left, they left. In 2000, well, actually in 1994, as I was negotiating with the Obama administration, no, actually the Clinton administration, I pleaded and pleaded and pleaded with them not to do what they wanted to do, which is send boots on the ground. When we started the negotiation, we were talking about sending 250 soldiers to protect the president that was returning to Haiti, Jean-Bertrand Aristide. At the end, it ended up being 24,000 soldiers invading Haiti for no reason at all, except that we spent $4 billion in that little mess. And when I said we, I mean we, the American taxpayers. For what? For nothing. Because as soon as they left, Haiti was in the same spot. And I remember telling the Clinton administration, if you do what you are thinking you're gonna do, you're gonna displace the Haitian middle class. So when you have an American soldier who's getting paid in American dollars, the Haitian middle class and working class cannot compete with that American person. I mean, there's no way. They don't have that kind of purchasing power. So they started renting the beautiful houses, so everybody started kicking the Haitians and getting the Americans the houses. So we destroyed the Haitian middle class in so doing, and they still haven't not recuperated. My sense is, unless we the people of Haiti wake up, understand the Constitution premise, understand how we can do certain things, and ask people around, whether they are in the United States, in Europe, or wherever they are, to come in and help and teach and show us how to do certain things, particularly now in the times where technology is going so fast that you can't stay in the 19th century. Speaking of the 19th century, in Haiti today, we do sugar the same way it was being done in the 1800s. So we take a cow, we drag the cow in around and around, and purge the sugar cane, and then produce the sugar. That's where we are. Now, some Haitians here may disagree with me or get even upset because I'm saying things that are very, very patently negative, to say the least. But I'm not saying them because they are negative. I'm saying them so that you can have an idea of what we are dealing with. And when your congressman or senator or president, you hear them say things, you might say, no, time out. This is not correct, because they don't even appreciate what I'm saying. And I've tried to work with them for many, many years. Some of them listen, but they don't have the capacity. Some of them listen, but they have other people telling them different. And at the end of the day, I think we have an opportunity for we the people to figure out, okay, how can we help? And the help is not sending money. The help is education, technical capacity, training, so that the people that are there, when they grow up, they'll have either some things they can do, or they have equipment they can use properly, and then they can help. But it's a generational change. It's not like you're gonna do something overnight. I don't know if my time is up, but what I prepared is not what I told you. What I prepared I can send to you if you would like. I am one of those natural soul that speak from my heart. So this is what my heart and my spirit told me to share with you. So I hope that if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them for you. Yes, he just asked, what we are doing in the northern Haiti, and northwest of Haiti. I had the privilege, several years ago when the church was formulating the program for people to come get better. I was there at the church headquarters and I met some of the people in that group, and they told me a story about what they did in Haiti with members, which was giving them a pair of chickens and make sure that they understood how to manage that, not eat all the eggs, not eat all the food, and then so on and so forth. And I said, wow, we can do that for non-members as well. And being, an old guy, I guess, I remember the time where President Kimball would say, you don't need to preach the gospel. You need to show the gospel in action. And to me, that's what we do in Haiti. In the Northwest, we had places, for people that know about the Northwest of Haiti, that's the most arid place in Haiti. Presumably, you cannot get any water in that place. Well, we got water. Presumably, you cannot grow certain food. Well, we are growing those food. But we had a relationship with the Haitian government where we got 11,500 acres that we got from the Haitian government so we can grow and create a community that is perhaps an example of what a community can look like. We have internet because, thanks to Elon Musk, we can buy satellites. So we have internet 24/7. The school has internet 24/7. And we have, the people surrounding that can access and things like that. And the program is essentially food security and self-reliance. That's what we do. And we believe that economic development can only come if every citizen obey the law. And if you go to our website, my favorite statement on the website is from the Bible, in Proverbs, that says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he who obeys the law, happy is he. So we have two problems in Haiti that we need to confront at once. One is Haitians don't obey the law. Some of them don't even know the law exists. And so you have to figure out how do you help them understand that they cannot have a democracy without the rule of law. In fact, if you talk to our Haitian friends here, they will tell you there's an expression in Haiti, in Creole, Gadon pays me fait ça m'pito, or loloi. And in English, it's translated, look at a country where I can do whatever the heck I want. So we have a lot of issues. I think we can solve them. It will take everybody to get involved, Haitians, non-Haitians alike, to appreciate the fact that, and I'll give you an example in closing. How many people have heard that you can't go to Haiti today? Okay. Well, Haiti is not closed. One airport in Port-au-Prince is closed. The rest of the country, you can travel, you can do pretty much whatever. You heard that there's gangs all over Haiti. No, there's gangs in Port-au-Prince, in some areas of Port-au-Prince. And I have written to the State Department complaining to them about this because for the past 2 years, they've told Americans not to go to Haiti. And I said, why don't you tell the truth? Tell them not to go to Port-au-Prince. But you don't need to tell them not to go to Haiti because they could go to Cap Haitian, which has an international airport, and there is nothing happening there. The problem, though, is politicians, as we all probably aware, they kind of do what they want to do, and the people will be damned. Because they don't care. They don't realize that one comma can change a sentence, meaning. So if you say to people, don't go to Haiti, then they won't go to Haiti. But if you explain it to them and let them do what they want to do, what they choose to do, they could go see a bunch of things. And in conclusion, I'll tell you this. Who knows where Christopher Columbus got in when he said he discovered America? He was in Haiti, in a place called Mort Saint Nicholas, called after him. Wouldn't you like to visit that? Who have seen Pirates of the Caribbean? Everybody, right? Okay. Where is Tortuga Island? It's in Haiti. Okay? It's in Haiti. So we just, and we can fight this because the massive information or misinformation is so big that a little guy like me and everybody that here, even if we try to tell all of our friends, it would not change the situation because so many people are already misinformed. And they would think you're crazy telling them something like this. Why did I know about this kind of a thing? And I appreciate that. But it will take all of us to start understanding what are we doing? Why are we penalizing Haiti? I'll tell you why. Because Haiti is the first black republic. And at the beginning of your republic, we helped a lot of Africans, at the time you used to call them Negroes, we helped them understand that they could do things. And a lot of the people that want emancipation for the blacks in the United States, in Boston in particular, there's one guy, Wendell Phillips, you may know of him. He was one of those that wanted to, he was arguing that blacks, white, it doesn't matter, we are all children of God and we all have capacity. And the example that he gave in the lecture in Boston was about Toussaint Louverture. And he started his lecture by saying, here's a Negro who doesn't have one drop of white blood in his vein, and this is what he's done. And he go over the story of Toussaint Louverture, which was a beautiful story. So if you want to read that, Wendell Phillips, Toussaint Louverture, it's on the internet. It's not going to cost you any money. But what I'm saying to you is, we've been penalized. When we declare our independence, the United States did not recognize Haiti as an independent country for 40 plus years. Now, who knows about Simon Bolivar? Okay? Well, he is recognized as the leader who liberated 7 of the largest countries in South America. Who gave him the money and the people and the weapons to do so? Haiti did. Who knows about the Savannah, Georgia liberation? The Battle of Savannah, Georgia. Nobody here? Okay. Haitians sent a bunch of soldiers to help the United States do that. That's why you know the French has to move away because we helped you gain your independence. Haiti was created on the premise that all men are created equal and all men should be free. And we are still paying for that because we dare challenge French, and not any French, Napoleon Bonaparte, the baddest of them all. We beat his army. And the only group of people that helped us beat his army was the Poles. Most Haitians don't even know that. The Poles from Poland, as you remember, Poland was a French colony at the time, French territory, I should say. Well, they went to Haiti with the French Legion to take control of Haiti. When they arrived, they realized we were lied to. What they were telling us in France is not what it is. So they joined the Haitian Revolution. So we have a bunch of Poles in Haiti that still there, their descendants are still there, and so on. So it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful country. We are beautiful people, in my opinion, but I am biased. But we have a lot of challenges, and we have to figure out how to do it. And we can't do it just by ourselves. We need your help. Thank you very much.
Well, let's Give it up for Jacques Jonathan. What an amazing man. You know, the thing about anybody who's had time in Haiti quickly realizes how special it is. A lot of us teachers who were talking about the places that we've been to. You know, I've been to like 40 nations over this world and been to every state. But there's something about Haiti. I don't know how to express it. It's got this special feeling about it. And, you know, it is a joy to have been there, and it is a dream to go back. And, you know, what you said about going to Haiti, I didn't really think about that. You know, a lot of people will visit Haiti, but I think a lot of them just think it's impossible to get back there. So I think you've inspired us a little bit that there are opportunities to reroute, especially through Cap Haitian. I'm thinking that's the best way to go. But anyway, I know Jacques has to be leaving us pretty soon. My name is Ken Agel, and my wife and I, about, 10 years ago, we had an idea that Haiti needed some help. And obviously, we have very limited resources, very limited capabilities, but I did hear about this organization called International Language Program. And have you heard of that before? Yeah, so I met with those guys and I said, how about you come to Haiti and start teaching English? And the idea was if we could teach English, then we could get kids to meet with potential vocational mentors, because speaking Creole is not the easiest thing to learn overnight. But if you could teach mentors to bring in skills in English, that could be a stepping stone towards, as Jacques talked about, sort of changing the country from education inside out. And so we started that, and we had, I think, with a lot of the individuals here who helped organize this event, a lot of initial success. And it was beautiful, and it was wonderful, and then it kind of came crashing down a little bit. But I believe that there is another opportunity for us. I believe we have not written even the beginning chapters of this. I believe that in the next 10 years, we're going to see a whole new chapter arise, because I believe in Haiti. I believe in the power there. And I think there's something innately special about that country. So for me, I'm very grateful to have this event. It wasn't something that I didn't think we could do, but Abby and so all the other individuals who helped us out, Sarah, all those who made this possible, I'm so grateful, because I feel like if we can keep this type of energy going, then we can re-energize this effort. And that's kind of what you have to keep doing. So that said, I'm very grateful that all of you, for whatever reason, you've come out here tonight, whether it's to support family or friends or just to support Haiti. Very grateful, because to me, I think we've got an opportunity to take another step. So I am hoping that we can reinvigorate. I really hope that the efforts that we've kind of pursued on the land next to the orphanage, the school, can be improved, and that we can see it realize its fruition over the next few years. And I'm very grateful for everyone who was able to come tonight. And I hope you have a great time. And thank you very much.
Elia. Okay, next. So the kids, they love to dance, and they wanted to do a little dance performance for you guys. We wish they could be here, but they videotaped. They actually sent a few, so we picked one, and we will get that on, and we'll play that, and then we'll go to that point. Next up, we have Fritz Karl Morlant. He is Fritzner's son, who is the director of the orphanage, and he is a translator for Pathways and a board member and helps us with all our things. So, Fritz Karl.
Evening, everyone. So much for having me here. My name is Fritz Karl Morlant, and I am the son of Fritzner Morlant, which sometimes people get confused. I wanted to talk a little bit. So everyone probably knows I'm a big BYU guy. I love BYU. So if we have any U fans in here, I am so sorry. Not just because we beat you guys every year in football now, but no, I love BYU's mission to help individuals in their quest for perfection and eternal life. The reason why I love it so much is because it talks about perfection, but the way I see perfection is helping us reach our potential. And I want to talk about these children that are at the orphanage, because I think when we think of children in Haiti, we don't really see how much potential they have. I was one of those kids from Haiti. I mean, I feel like I was a little bit more privileged because I went to some great schools and I got to come here in the United States. But all of these children have the same potential. And I always think of them in their dreams and aspirations and what they want to do in life. Some of them want to be doctors, some of them want to go on missions. And thinking about how that ties to BYU's mission is like, we can help these children reach their potential. All of them are children of God, and they can accomplish so many great things here. I love helping out with the orphanage, with Pathways, and everything that I can do. I've been able to learn more about my potential as I've come here, as I've learned English, and I've gained more tools to do what I sometimes like to call fight the world's fights in whatever capacity that is. So I want to just reiterate how important it is for us to help these children in Haiti. I've been very fortunate to be part of different startups, and one of them was, or is, about helping fight salt for farmers. A lot of farmers struggle with that. And what we developed is a patented product where the crops will become salt tolerant. And when I was working on this startup more intensely, I was thinking about how that could help Haiti and different places in the world, and how that was a tool to help fight that fight. And we can help these children with education fight poverty and fight different scourges of life. And right now, I'm very fortunate to have those tools to speak English. I speak French. I speak a ton of other languages because I just love education and different things. But these children also have the same potential to learn and to contribute to their communities. I organized the largest college service in Utah. It's called the Utah College Day of Service, and it was used to give back to different communities in Utah, from like Utah Tech to Utah State and different colleges. And I believe that if these children were able to come here and get an education, they could do the same things for Haiti and for their communities wherever they end up, whether that's in France or Canada or the United States. So these children, we help support them with their education, with their tuition. So you can also contribute to help them with that. And we've seen significant performance improvements for them. All of them have passed their classes, and they're doing really well. So we're very grateful for all of you for your contributions and helping them attend school. And they'll be able to also transition, which is something we're working on to help them transition from the orphanage to a different like home, we call, where they'll, after they become 18, they'll be able to get more training, vocational training, or attend college, hopefully in different parts of Haiti or in the United States or Canada or France, wherever they'll be able to attend. So that's one of the projects we're working on as well. We'd love to tell you more about it, and you can see how you can contribute and mentor as well. And I'm just very grateful. I was about to bear my testimony. I have to I have to remember this is more, but God is in everything, and I love Heavenly Father and everything. And I believe this is a spiritual work to help other people. And in the scriptures, we learn that when we're serving other people, we're in the service of God. And I just love service. I hope that we can continue to serve one another and love one another, and we'll be able to feel more connected. In the name of Haiti.
Thank you, Fritz Carl. If you didn't know, Fritz Carl was the student body president of BYU just a couple of years back. So he's an impressive guy. There's lots of other accomplishments too, but yeah. Okay, and Fritzner, his dad, the director of the FCC, couldn't be here tonight, but he recorded a little video, so we'll show that.
Good evening, everyone. It is with deep gratitude and joy that I stand before you tonight to speak about a place of hope, of light, and of love, the Foyer Coin des Cieux. This home is not just a shelter for children who have no one else to care for them. It is a family. It is a space where children learn, grow, and dream beyond their circumstances. Every day we work to provide them with food, education, and most importantly, unconditional love. Even through the challenges Haiti faces, we keep moving forward with the belief that a better tomorrow is possible. And we couldn't do it without you, your support, by buying a ticket, giving a donation, or simply offering a prayer makes a real difference. You are planting seeds of hope in the lives of these children. I want to say a heartfelt thank you to Pathway to English, to our partners, to our friends, and to everyone here tonight who believes in our mission. The impact you have on these children's lives is beyond their words. Let's keep working together. The children are not just Haiti's future, together we can keep changing life one child at a time. Thank you so much for being here, for your love, and for everything you do to support the Foyer Quincy. God bless you all.
Okay, and then our last thing before we close is a video. The kids have recorded some videos. We put them together, and we'll close with that. No, it's in the drive. I just want to add, in 2017, when the first group of teachers arrived at the orphanage, these kids knew no English, and you can see through this video just how much they progressed and grown. And I also want to add, when I remember my first semester in Haiti, I went in the summer, and so they kind of finished school around right now. They get their test scores back, and there was a lot of kids that didn't pass. It's kind of hard to pass in Haiti. It's pretty tough. You have to take tests, and even if you're in second grade, you might not pass, and you have to retake it. And there were a lot of kids that didn't pass. And now, almost every time, we've had a 100% pass rate. So they are working really hard, and I think learning English has really helped them improve and kind of help their critical thinking skills and just overall. So here's the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenica and I am 16 years old. My name is Christy and I am 14 years old. Perfect. I'm gonna turn in 7th grade. My favorite subject is science and nothing. Hello everyone, my name is Elisa. I am 14 years old.
My name is Key. I am 19 years old.
My name is Nana. I'm 11.
My name is Wilmy, and I'm 16 years old.
My name is Robinho. I am 17 years old.
My name is Adam. My name is Ecclesias. I'm 12 years old.
My name is Litton. I'm 19 years old.
Hi, my name is Betty. I'm 17 years old.
My name is Keket. I'm 12 years old.
Okay, perfect.
They help me, and they help me go to school. They help me, they're feeding us. They help us go to church. They give us a good education.
I love the CC because it helped me. It helped me learn English. It gave me education. It helped me grow and feel better. And I love in the ecstasy.
They give us education and make us happy, and that's it. Give us food and go to school.
At the FCC, you have a lot of opportunity, to educate yourself, to learn, be intelligent, be smart. Yeah.
He helped me go to school, and he helped me sleep and drink food, and he gave me bed to go. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to help the mommy have the baby. when I finish school, I want to be a police. I want to be a police to save people and help people.
I'm finished school. I go into teaching.
I want to become a chef.
I want to go to university. I would like to be a doctor because I can make the sick people feel better.
When I finish school, I want to be a businesswoman. My favorite subject is science. When I finish school, I want to be a nurse. I want to help people who are sick.
When I finish school, I want to be an entrepreneur or a police if it's possible.
When I grow up, I want to be a model.
Okay.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Because they're pretty. I like to listen to them and I like to see them. It's helped my English when I listen to them. I like to read, or sometimes I like to quiz and like spelling bees. My teacher is so funny. You're so funny. How can I say that? We like to talk. Sometimes I teach him and he teach me. When I grow up, I have a job or a company. If I will spend money to help the future kids. After the teacher is come to FCC, my English is get better.
I like reading with my mentors.
I love the mentors because it's funny and help me English.
Good.
I love the teacher because the class.
I like the mentoring because it helped me learn English. It helped me practice and improve my English. They helped me learn more. And I love when they said good. Every time I read, they say good. And I always be happy. Because there are some words I didn't know how to write. And they make me write it a lot. And I can write it.
I do mentoring with teacher Christine and I like to read. She's almost every day laughing and doing great. I love when the teacher left at Haiti. I'm proud of myself for being in this big family like Quindesia and for speaking English.
I'm proud of myself because I'm funny and and a good friend. I'm proud of myself when I fixing people's phone and when something is happening in the house, like in the electric, nobody can do it and they call me. And I feel like you know, I always want to help people. Always.
I'm proud of myself because I'm a hard worker.
Good.
I'm funny. I'm smart. I'm proud of myself because I'm very funny and nice and like to read. I'm proud of myself because I'm kind. I'm proud of myself because I'm nice.
Because I'm funny and a hard worker.
I'm proud of myself because I'm smart and I'm a hard worker.
Especially for my uncle and my auntie, with Snowballing and Carol. I'm very grateful for them to make me who I am today, and I'm gonna say thank you to all the people that helped me go to school, helped me be who I am today. Again, I'm gonna say thank you to all of the people that helped FCC, and I'm very grateful for this. I don't have words to say thank you, and especially Mr. Ken and the teacher. Thank you for the people to help in the FCC. I'm grateful for my school and for the teachers.
Thank you for the people helping me with my education. My education helped me. I finished school. I wanna say thank you to all the people that is staying with FCC, always support us, and
All the teachers who help FCC, thank you so much for helping FCC.
Thank you for all the things they did for us, and I'm so proud of this, and I'm happy. I'm gonna say that I love them so much. Thank you for helping us. Thank you. I love you so much for helping me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love the teacher Summer so much. Thank you, everybody, for helping me go to school.
I'll say thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping the children and at the orphanage. Thank you for the food. Thank you for everything. They give it to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for everything. I will say thank you to the people who helped me and everyone. Thank you. I love you guys so much.
Okay, I know the audio wasn't great. We'll post it on our social media, so if you want to rewatch it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming. These kids are really special, and this program is really special to us. And I hope you could feel that and feel just kind of what we feel, that these kids, they just need to be given an opportunity, and if they are given the opportunity, they'll succeed. Kikette, who was in that video, when I think it was a few years ago, the younger kids weren't in school yet, and we asked, why aren't they in school yet? Is there anything we can do? And it was just simply because they couldn't afford keeping the other kids in school and sending new kids to school every year. And so we decided that that's something that Pathways could take on, is paying for their tuition every year. And Kikette has been in the orphanage since she was about 3 years old, maybe a little younger, but when the English teachers got there, she was 3 years old. And now, pretty much, I think every year she has been at the very top of her class, and she's just doing wonderful. And so just to see that their learning and the mentoring and the English, it's paying off, and these kids are succeeding and just doing super well. We're just so grateful for everyone that helps, and I know that this is just a little part of Haiti, but we just feel that if we can just do a little bit, these kids will pay us back so much by all the difference they're going to make in their country. So we're so grateful for you guys, and in the program, there's a few different like ways that you can help with school costs, with the transition home, and our self-sustainment initiatives that we're beginning, hoping to get some chickens. We've talked to HDN. We're going to kind of partner with them, and they're going to help us out and get started on that. So you can kind of look through your program after this. But thank you so much for coming. We're so grateful for all of you and everyone who helped make this possible. So have a good night. See you guys. The auction ends in 2 minutes, so finish your bidding. Hey, if you didn't get a t-shirt on your way in, grab one on the way out. Just grab a t-shirt. There's 2 different kinds and different sizes.